I respect what he's done. The new overthrows the old. It's natural.
How can you do business with this guy?
I'm a businessman. First foremost, I want no further conflict with him.
You tell him from me that he can live or he can die.
Vincent, will you shut up? That's it. Joey's awesome. You can't be doing this alone. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Tonight is the first visit. The first visit how y'all doing? I don't celebrate the holidays because you know I be beating women with Christmas trees and stuff, so I can't celebrate the holiday with. I'm still waiting on that evidence. I ain't been able to get the evidence that I've been looking for. Still trying to find this lady I beat with a Christmas tree. You know, We still on the lookout for you wherever you are. Please let yourself be known, because we want to know who this is that got beat with a Christmas tree. You know this. I'm the Grinch out here. I'm the Grinch out here. I was the Grinch before the Grinch was the Grinch. But on a lighter note, first of all, I want to say I appreciate everybody that's been donating to Save Keith 419. It's truly been a blessing. And I'm sorry I couldn't get in touch with Visa for tonight, because I was planning on doing the debate with myself and Mr. Visa, but I wasn't able to get in contact with him. So that was very unfortunate. I've been trying to connect with him for some time now, but I guess we'll figure it out sometime here soon so we can get that debate on. A lot of people wanted to see that, so I'm hoping that I could get that done. Yeah, that scene was in Friday. Yeah, who got the rent money? Yeah, I ain't beat nobody with no damn Christmas tree. They be lying. They be lying on me. I don't know how. They be going far to lie on me, boy. But anyway, thank everybody for the Save Keith 419 and donating to the channel. I really appreciate that. Donating to the Cash App. Truth Teller came out and said it. I ain't making no money, y'all. I'm not making no money. I got 30% overhead. Even if you multiply 0.30 times 50, let's say if you send me $50, I get 35 of that, and $15 go to YouTube, the white people. So they actually came out and said it, that I'm not making anything, and basically I'm not making anything. So I'm glad he came out and said it, and at least he was honest about that. But yeah, I'm not actually making anything at all. You know, it's nothing, basically. Visa Live right now, we gotta tell. Okay. You make more than his Uncle Ruckus looking ass. They said he looked like Bishop T.D. Jakes. I'm gonna go with the Jakes. I'm gonna go with the T.D. Jakes. I'm gonna go with T.D. Jakes. Uncle Ruckus. Damn. He said he the god of YouTube. He the god of YouTube. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Y'all making me mess up because y'all making me talk about this. But on a serious note, I did visit my brother today. I got a chance to sit with him and pray for him. I got to see my mom and several other family members. And it went okay for the first part of it. A lot of people was asking whether Keith is going to come back to Bigo. And I'm going to just say this. With me seeing my brother, the first thing I did was I prayed I cried. I prayed again. I sat next to him and I said a prayer. And I cried. It's hard to see him the way he is, and I'm gonna be very honest with you. It's a very sad situation, and like I said, he needs prayer and a lot of support. So I don't want to go into anything else with that situation as far as his health is concerned, but basically from what I just told you, I prayed and I cried. I was upset. And I just think that I can't. It's some things that I want to say right now, but I can't say it because I just don't want to say anything to get anybody else involved in anything. But I'll just say what happened from what I saw. Okay. And that's the least I could do. To be honest, because ever since I came out, I was honest about my brother's condition. And although my intentions was to respect his privacy at the initial stages, I know has been blown out way out of proportion with this whole situation. And from what I saw, I'll just say this. God do miracles. He can do miracles. And he needs a lot of prayer and a lot of support. Now, I would say this. In my estimate from the accident, I think he looks okay. He looks okay. But I'm sticking to the fact that he needs his family. And he needs people that's going to push him to get the best out of him. Shay is very important to him. He's seen me. He's seen my cousin Endo. He's seen his Aunt Sandra. We all seen him for the first time. And he didn't say much initially. He just looked at us and, as the night went on, we got to the point where he was sitting out in the front watching the game, and he was by himself, and we was behind. The family came behind and started playing right, left, center. And so a lot of the family was over there. A lot of the kids, his kids, came. And it was a bittersweet moment. I felt compelled to believe for some reason before I got over there. Maybe some of the stuff that's been going on, that's transpired, because this is the first time I seen my mom and sat in the actual space with her in some time. And we didn't say much to one another. We didn't greet each other. It wasn't out of animosity or anything like that. It was just, for me, it was a matter of just respecting the situation and what it is and how things has transpired in the public. Of course, everybody knows my mind about that whole situation. So needless to go into that. And I came in there with a neutral mind that I just wanted to come in there and be with Keith and show the respect. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Hold on. But it ended up being bittersweet because when the family started coming over to play the game at the table and Keith was in the front, there was some commotion and my mother and another individual went over there to check on him. So he saw everybody, but the one person he didn't see, he kind of got very upset. He was very upset and disturbed, and to the point to where he was actually cursing this individual out bad enough for me to come over there and see what was going on. And he was upset. So he was cursing at me as well, but I never took it like disrespect because I'm thinking the individual that he was cursing at, he was more disappointed in, and he was upset, and he wanted them to get away, and he wanted to see Shay. He wanted to see Shay. So Shay wasn't invited initially, but the girls came over. They was invited, and they was kind of apprehensive of being around because of their relationship with my mother. And tonight didn't help. This when everything turned bad. When Shay came, they took Keith from in the front, put him in the back room. It was a lot of commotion and back and forth from what I gather. And it was so unpleasant and so disturbing, some of the things that came from my mom's mouth, especially when the kids came in. I had to comfort them and take them downstairs because they was upset because they didn't feel welcome. And she was disrespectful to the kids. When I came over to help de-escalate the situation with Keith because he was getting kind of agitated and animated, she asked me to leave. And I'm looking at her like, what? I'm just trying to, this ain't even your house. Like, so I didn't even acknowledge her, I'm just trying to de-escalate the problem and keep Keith from getting animated because he was upset to the point he was calling my mother a stupid bitch and telling her to get away from him. He didn't want to talk to her. Right? So it wasn't nothing that I didn't know that was happening, but I guess she was trying to shield the family away from that. But we did see how Keith responded to you and how you responded to his kids and how disrespectful you were. And I know you go catch wind of this video, which I don't give a shit. That man wanted to be with Shay so bad, he really didn't even want to leave when they tried to pull him out and take him to where he came from. He was upset. He wanted to go with Shay. And I understand because he hasn't had time to spend with his woman, and there's nothing like spending. I can imagine somebody taking my wife away from me and not being able to see her because somebody else is mad at her and I love her and I want to see her. And this person is doing these things and she knew she was wrong. That's why she said she was going to let him go with her, but she made up a story and ended up sending him back to where she was. And I'm saying this in public for a reason, because I want my mom to understand that we go do everything we can to get Keith. We go do everything that we can. And I got in touch with the people I need to get in touch with I don't want nobody out here to be alarmed and to start calling APS and start doing all this stuff. That's not going to help the situation. But I will say this. He does not want to be with my mom. And he don't have to be with my mom. And we're going to do everything possible to get Keith away from my mom, because he's not in the place he wants to be. She was disrespectful towards his kids. She was disrespectful in front of the family. She was disrespectful to me when I never said anything. And I told y'all before, she gets like that. And I'm the kind of person that I can feel the temperature. I already know. I didn't even respond to her when she told me I could leave, because it was like, who you talking to? Like, what, you gonna make me leave? You can't put me out. You can't do nothing to me. You can physically put me out. You can't physically put me out. You can't do nothing to me. So, and we're not in your home. So I don't have to listen to you, and I'm not going to listen to you now. I'm not kissing your ass. I don't give a shit. Now you know that other person, she ain't putting out nothing about me no more. And she better not talk to none of my family members, or she better not do nothing no more. Bringing up no names that anybody in this family. And I'm not playing with her. She tried to dismiss it by saying, oh, well, I'm not going to get on this subject no more. Yeah, you bet not get on this subject no more. You bet not get on this subject no more. Because you was a part of this shit going on. You were a big part. You were instrumental in this shit going on. Just like I told y'all she was, and nobody was listening to me. She don't even know what the fuck going on with this man. This man is miserable. He don't want to be the fuck over there. And he don't have to. And I'm not going to keep on playing no games with her no more. It's over. I tried to go over there and think that we could work things out in a family way and get it organized. We ain't gonna be able to do that right now. It was some people, everybody, when I say everybody was upset, everybody that saw what happened, even his kids, was hollered at by her. Evil fucking ass. She's an evil fucking woman. Period. What she did tonight was totally disrespectful to those kids. They did nothing but want to come over there and see their fucking dad. Like I said, thanks to all of y'all that sent money, they was able to get some of his kids were able to get something for, I don't celebrate these holidays, but, I tried to do what I could. I gave up at least about, I want to say, 500, 400. I'm going to say about $1,200 to save Keith 419, because the fact that she's not giving me no bills, and she's not saying nothing, and I figured that the money could go to his children as well. We trying to get something where we can get the two girls' phones cut on because they didn't have their phones on. So I'm gonna make sure they get their phones on with the rest of the money. Yeah, I did. I tried, but I mean, after tonight, man, like I don't care if I don't never see that woman ever again, bro. I'm a forgiving man, and I'm I'ma still forgive her, but you know, he don't want to be there. He don't want to be with her, and that's just it. That's just it. I've been trying to be open to dialogue with her and help, but you know, it's at this point, from what I seen tonight, I'm over it. He actually seen his brother and witnessed the BA. Yeah, I seen it this time, so I was around it, and several other of my family members was around it, and we saw it, and they were disappointed. They were disappointed, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Yes, I'm gonna say that. Yes, I believe that, Crystal. I was disappointed, very disappointed in what I saw. Uh, if anybody get her, it can't be Shay, but Shay will be a part of the whole situation. I can't speak on what actually can happen, but I will say this. He was pissed off tonight because he want to be with Shay, and that's just it. I heard through the grapevine that he's actually sitting up and watching Bigo. So he watches his Bigo clips, which I'm totally against. I'm totally against that. I think he should be watching things that's spiritual. He should be watching things that will help edify his soul. I'm very glad today that I was able to pray for him. But yeah, she actually got my brother watching his Bigo clips. Yeah. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane. I mean, the psychological, emotional depression that brings, or stress that could bring to, that's I think out of all things that I've heard, that is one of the saddest things that I heard. I would not be letting him watch no damn Bigo. Under no circumstances. You know, I just think that what she's doing is not helping the healing process. And there's people out here that's really concerned about Keith. And, you know, it just, this situation is way out of whack. Way out of whack. And out of pocket. So the reason why I said mixed emotions, because it's so many different emotions that I'm getting from this. And then it seems like she's saying negative things to him. You know, she's saying things to him that is negative towards. And then another thing is, like, she's trying to censor what information he's getting. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going with that situation. And that's why I said the people that was doing the stuff that they was doing a disservice. Like, you can say anything you want to say about me, but I'm here. I'm his brother. I'm not going nowhere. People coming in the comment section saying crazy stuff and leaving messages, trolling. I don't even know why you do it, but I don't know why you think that would affect me. It don't affect me at all. I'm not concerned about what y'all saying, because y'all not here and y'all can't see this man in the predicament that he in. It's really not a game. It's really not funny. It's not a game. And it's a sad situation. So yeah, we both know how she get down. You know, when I sat next to him, he didn't have no problem. He didn't have no. I sat next to him for about 20 minutes. I prayed for him. I cried just to see him in this predicament. And yeah, we gotta do what we gotta do. But he can't stay with her, that's for damn sure. He can't stay with her. And I'm gonna make sure that it get taken care of like it should get taken care of, because it just seemed after tonight, a lot of people even said it. After tonight, a lot of people in my family said it. And it didn't sit, it was a bad, bitter taste in my mouth when I left that place. I'm not happy about that. And I'm very disappointed. And after this time, just even with the way that she was talking to the girls, and the girls was crying, they was upset. They didn't really even want to be in there. They were scared to even get something to eat. It was ridiculous. But we did send them some money. I'm happy for that. We gonna try to find them so they can get their phones on. And I had to update and let people know that. And it's way out of pocket now. It's just way out of pocket. And it seemed like, from what I saw initially, he looked a little bit better, and he was more talkative before, but now he's like, it's messed up. That's all I'm gonna say. He needed a lot of prayer, and we gonna do everything. I'm gonna make sure we do everything that we can to get him out that situation. He do look a little depressed to me. He looks stressed out. I actually felt his arm, and I could feel the pulse, the pulse from his veins. And I was trying to tell him just to calm down, bro. Just calm down, bro. Calm down. But he had a little anxiety, and I think that when everybody left where he was and he was sitting out in the front, I think that really what made him upset too. And he got really animated when he wanted to see Shay. It was so bad. They took him to the back room, and I think a lot of people's minds changed tonight about this situation. I think they did. So I ain't want to make a long video, but I wanted to tell y'all that this man gonna need a lot of prayers. I do not anticipate him coming back to this. Well, not to this, but to Bigo. I would not even. I wouldn't even want. I wouldn't want that to happen. None of us do. You know, none of us really want to see Keith. He needs to be with his family. So he's very angry and he's very upset from what I seen. And I just couldn't believe some of the stuff that was said. I couldn't believe that the heart of this person, even at this point in time, I can't even believe it. It's unbelievable that somebody has a depraved mind to this state right now to even talk to me disrespectfully, and I never did nothing. I never said nothing. I never raised my voice. You know, I can hurt anybody in that house. I mean, ain't nobody go, you know, I don't know what she thinking when she talking to me that way, but you know, I'm through with it. After this situation, like I'm not kidding. I don't care. I'm doing everything. I don't care what happened to her. I really don't. I don't care what happens to her. From what I saw tonight and what she put them kids through and what she put that woman through tonight. So prayers for my brother. We're gonna do everything we can to help him out, and it's a sad time, and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. I got some things that I'm trying to do, and I'm gonna continue to promote Save Key 419. I didn't want to get on here until I got something coming up at the end of the week, talking about traits of a toxic mother, and I'm hoping that everybody join in that wants to join in, and hopefully we can have something that's gonna help the people out to avoid certain situations like this with their mothers and how to handle the situations. Because this is a terrible situation to live through, especially dealing with this situation with Keith. So pray for us, man. We need it. We gonna need it. We gonna really need it.
Improved with one simple technique done.
Keith definitely need it.
Hey, Paul, get the sack.
He gonna need it. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't even be worried about no Bigo.
This gas that I smoke in these papers, this cool spin racks on my chain and 2 bags on my hands. I ain't tripping no niggas, I'm doing my dance. If I know in the wood, no in the hood, pole in my bag and I wish a bitch would. Stepping on shit so they call me China. This chopper gon' sing in this bitch, he keep riding. I can step in the mud, niggas on demons, I'm sliding with them slut up. Some things they be on it, they kill us for drugs. That's the sign of the drum. I know you gon' run, but your ass can't hide. Switch out my wings, 30 ain't survive. Cherry grape with my nails, take my shit to the gods. With the best on my losses, I'm beating the odds. I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. Bitch, I ain't one of your kids, go play with your friends. Gas station T with some sweats in the chain. I'm the hardest rapper that you know with my name, not a competition. With bitches, they like me, assist in the crown, they screaming through lights. My little hoe, he ain't slurping, he eating the box. No, I'm that bitch, so just give me the props. Bitches ain't